Good morning, or actually I think it's afternoon. It's still morning. It's 11:59 here, 11:59 a.m. on Sunday the 17th of December 2023. So welcome. My name's Leanne Peters. I'm from templeofbalance.com.au, Temple of Balance on Facebook and Temple of Balance on YouTube. And I'm here to pull some cards and share some guidance for Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Is it Sunday, Monday, Tuesday? It is. I've written the wrong things on my paper because I'm totally disorientated with the days. So I was thinking it was Monday today, but it's actually Sunday. So I've written down the wrong days, so I'm going to be quite the mess, probably in this video. So I want to confirm I am pulling cards for Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Sunday the 17th. Tuesday, hopefully it's the 17th. Let me check that too. It is the 17th. Okay, Sunday the 17th, Monday and Tuesday are the cards I'm pulling for in this video. So welcome. I trust that this video finds you well and that things are in good flow for you. So I am coming to you live from Tasmania, Australia. I want to send out a big extra special welcome to my Temple of Balance patrons, my Pillar of Light members, and all of those of you who support my work through my website. Thank you so much for your support. Let me know if you can hear me and see me, because I think that there's nothing much happening here, but it could just be from what I'm seeing. So let me know if you are here so I can say hello. So what I'll be doing, if you're new, I'll be using my Speed of Light Oracle cards combined with my Animal Kingdom Oracle cards. Oops, that one. And I'll be using these cards, this deck, to find the best cards that the majority of us need for Sunday, Monday and Tuesday. I'll be pulling one for each day and then one card for the theme for those 3 days. So I trust that you've been led here for a reason, and I trust that something shared supports you at this time. I recommend that you take on board what feels right and what resonates and what does fit into your life at this time, and let the rest go. Let's not underestimate the power of letting go. Letting go. When I was in my... Hi, Jeanette. Yay, someone's watching. When I was in my prime time of my intense time of self-healing, which was probably about a 10 or 15 year period around the year 2000, I would be constantly letting go. I'd be focusing and holding the intention to let go, to release, to surrender, which are all quite similar, regularly, like many, many times a day. And I found that really helpful, just to help me shift all of the old things that I was holding on to. Well, a lot of the old things. So let's grab some cards for Sunday the 17th of December. So Sunday the 17th, the best card that the majority of us need for Sunday is this. It's a Speed of Light. Hi, Barb. Speed of Light Oracle, and we have a featured card. It has further instructions here which say to breathe deeply and choose a random card. We'll go with this. Integration. This was our theme for the last 3 days in the last video. So we have these two cards have come up together for a reason for Sunday, and I'm going to look at them separately first, and then we'll look at their relationship together. So sensuality is card 46 with the dolphins, and it says love, breath, relationship and passion. So this is bringing highlight to relationship. It could be relationships, our closest relationships, out to our more extended relationships, our friendships, their relationships that we have close intimacy. Doesn't have to be sexual, a close intimacy with others. So this will probably be under the spotlight for some of us on Sunday. There is also looking deeper at that relationship connection. There is an opportunity for some of us on Sunday to look at our relationship we have with ourselves. And there might be some things that have been shifting and that we're maybe being encouraged to do some breathing out and letting go and working with our breath to support our release or our reconnection with our relationships externally or the relationship that we have with ourselves. So life wants to breathe through us again. And if we've been feeling deflated lately, then Sunday's a great opportunity for us to find our breath, to find the life force that our breath brings into our body, and to revive ourselves in some ways, to re-inflate our flattened energy after a period of flatness or feeling deflated. And it comes up with integration, card 19. I think I'm going to sneeze. It's the season for it. I think it might have passed. Okay, so integration was our theme for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, just gone. It may be still Saturday for you. So this is strong energy around at the moment. Card 19, and it says settling, grounding, nature, and calm. So there's a feeling here of energy that wants to settle down within us. And this is especially perhaps significant around relationships. Maybe there's been some tension in relationships, including our relationship with ourselves over the last days or weeks or a period of time. And we're looking at how we can find or tap into that calmer, more stable, settling energy on Sunday in regards to this relationship or whatever the relationship is that's highlighted at this time. So things want to settle, things want to ground, and it's going to be up to us to find that place of groundedness and that space of nature and calm within. It might be that some of us are drawn to step out into nature as well, to find our place, to find our breath, to find that sense of reconnection again. So that may be about for some of us on Sunday. So I'll pop these cards back in. Good morning. Hi, Lindsay and Wendy and Annie. Welcome. I think my connection might not be great, which is weird because it should be great. But thanks for being here today, and hopefully this is coming through loud and clear. So I'm looking now for the best card for Monday, the 18th of December. So Monday the 18th. And the best card for the majority of us is this Animal Kingdom Oracle card. And it's another featured card. It's a featured timing card. And it has further instructions here which say to take the fourth card from the top of the deck. So I'm going down to one card to card 4, which is another Animal Kingdom. And it's the Fire Dragon. Yes. So the dragons, there are 5 dragons in the deck. 1 for each element, plus a spirit dragon. They're the most powerful cards in the deck. This is bringing a powerful time of change or a powerful time of something really pushing through on Monday. It could be a breakthrough of sorts. It could be an opportunity that comes in as well. And because it comes up with the Stellar Cycle card, card 55, this is talking about 1 year, which we could say 2024 or the long term. There's something coming up on Monday about the long term. It could be an opportunity, some type of change, or something that we want to bring into our life, or something that happens. It could be something that we may get a phone call or an invitation to something. The Fire Dragon is card 23, and it says a powerful time of change. So this is a powerful time of change on its own, but it's a powerful time of change in the long term. So there's something potentially coming up on Monday or early this week that is going to line us up with something in the long term, especially 2024. Now I've got a little visitor, and she doesn't visit that often. Come on, come and see our friends. Here she is. Miss Puss has come to say hello. And she's hanging around in the dry ground, rolling around, laying about in the sun. She even lays in the greenhouse. I'm not sure why, because it's like 1,000,000 degrees in there. But she's just cruising about here and is very happy to say hello and to be purring away. So this is Miss Puss. She's quite comfortable. Okay, let's pop down now, Miss. And we will find the best cards that we need for the majority of us for Tuesday the 19th. Yeah, Tuesday the 19th of December. Hi, Renee. Welcome. Hi, everybody. Okay, the best card for Tuesday the 19th of December, can you believe it, is this. It's another animal kingdom, and we have the Sea Dragon. The Sea Dragon is card 18, and it says, be gentle with yourself. So there's a gentleness that's coming in for Tuesday. Some of us may feel a bit fragile, but there's also this sense of feeling unbreakable at the same time. You know, sometimes there is that sort of delicate, fragile, tender kind of energy around, and sometimes we can feel like anything could just break us, or we could burst into tears at anything when we're that fragile. But there is something quite fragile yet strong about this particular card. So it feels like, you know, like a really delicate shell on something, or a delicate, well, yeah, shell on something. We could tap it and it would break, but that shell is strong while it's intact. So there's something, a strength that's coming through with our vulnerability, especially feeling fragile. So we might feel fragile, yet there is a strength that wants. What it reminds me of, actually, is like a lotus that's starting to grow out of the mud. So we might feel a bit muddy. We might feel like there's nothing really much there in the mud, but then a shoot starts coming up, and we might find this shoot starts revealing itself, or we're tapping into it perhaps a little bit more on Tuesday. And this shoot, it's like a little new shoot of something, a shoot of bamboo, a shoot of lotus flower that's pushing up out of the mud. So even though there might be a bit of a lull or a bit of an uncomfortableness, or there might be a messy situation that we're dealing with, there's something beautiful that really wants to grow up out of the muddy waters. And so there does feel to be this sort of duality in some ways of fragility and sensitivity, yet a strength and a protection that's coming in like a shell around. But it's a beauty that wants to emerge out of the muddy waters. So let's be gentle with ourselves, especially on Tuesday, but also reassure ourselves that we are strong, that our boundaries are strong. And if we need to reinforce those based on situations we've been going through, then we can do that as well. But let's be strong, yet be okay in our sensitivity and our vulnerability on Tuesday. There is also a sense of camouflage, of blending in with this particular card as well, and the Sea Dragon, and also this going with the flow. And because it lives in the realm of water, which is the realm of emotion and the realm of creativity, there might be this flowing with our emotions and flowing with our creativity that might pop up as well on Tuesday. And I love how this matches my dress. So it sort of camouflages in. So where are we blending in? Or where are we where have we got a balance here? Because there might be a situation that we're dealing with where things are very loud and boisterous and perhaps dramatic, and things may be quite loud and stand out and magnified in some aspect, and we might find that we just sort of want to blend in somehow. And it might be blending in with the crowd. Maybe we need to do that sometimes. It might be putting the lid on our boisterousness and taming things a little bit or a lot, so that we can find our balance and keep moving forward with that balance and that flow. But there is a casing around us like a shell. Feels like it could break easily, but it also feels like it's intact as we move forward and flow forward. So we have the Sea Dragon here for Tuesday. So thank you so much. I'm going to pull a theme card in just a moment to go. Before I do, I want to thank you so much for joining me today. If you've enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Please hit the thumbs up button. Please show us some love. Please comment. Please share if you're inspired to. And if you'd prefer to connect more privately, then please send us a message through our website. So I've got our solstice, online solstice gathering for members. That's Pillar of Light members and my Patreon members who are active at this time in December. Our solstice gathering is coming up next Friday. That's the 22nd of December my time, which might be the 21st for you. and we'll be playing with our cards for 2 hours on Zoom. So you're very welcome to join me for that if you're a member. I'll send the details out to members tomorrow, so keep your eye out for that email. Also, I have my next 12-hour healing event. It's on New Year's Eve, and the theme is Stepping Towards the Unknown. And what it is me diving into what I want to explore as I dive into the unknown and step into the unknown over a 12-hour period, which is a great time to go deep, because we can do a lot in an hour with a healing session, but 12 hours, this is going to be amazing. And they are very deep. I've done about 15 of them, I think, in the past. So if you'd like to join me for that, then it's going to come to you via videos on YouTube. And have a look on my website if you're interested. That's New Year's Eve. You can join me at the time, or you can join in later as it suits you. Days or weeks or even months later, it's going to be there for you to connect with after it actually happens. So that's coming up. You can learn more about those and my cards and all the sorts of things I have at Temple of Balance on my website at templeofbalance.com.au. Okay, let's grab our theme card. And the best cards for the theme for Sunday, Monday and Tuesday, that's the 17th, 18th and 19th of December 2023, is this. It's another Animal Kingdom, and it's, we've got the Earth Dragon. So we've got double dragons these next few days. This is a powerful time for us to step into that power and perhaps even step into our own power in a balanced way, because power can tip into the not so balanced way, and it can be very destructive and very overpowering and dominating and controlling. So to step into our power, let's make sure we keep the lid on it going out of control and feeding our ego, let's say, or feeding our wounds, and it's just unbearably large, our ego. Let's keep a lid on that so we can tap into our power in an empowering way. An empowering way, I know if I'm connecting with something empowering, because it will uplift me and not put me up on a pedestal where I think I'm better than someone else, or from an ego perspective, but it will uplift me. It will be more of an uplifting feeling, whereas if I'm trying to control something, I can feel that kind of pulling down. If someone's trying to control me, I can feel it pulling down. If someone's empowering me and they believe in me and they're telling me this, then I can feel that uplifting me. So empowerment is uplifting. That unhealthy power that's dominating, that pulls us down. And that's a way, perhaps, if we're sensitive to that, can help us decipher or determine whether something we're connecting with is uplifting and empowering, or is disempowering and pulling us down. So the dragons bring a strong, powerful energy forward for the next few days. This is the Earth Dragon, which aligns with me. I'm an Earth sign. If you're an Earth sign, you might feel a bit of an affinity with this card. It's card 25, and it says physical reformation. Things are changing in our life. And I just had a bug fly into my eye. Thanks very much. Things are changing in our life. As I drew this card, I imagined this big dragon walking across the landscape, walking across the land. And as it walked, it pulled up the land to make mountains. And as it put its foot down, it pushed the land down to make valleys. So there's this sort of massaging, this deep movement that's taking place in our life, where things at the very foundational levels are changing and moulding and reforming. So we've got big changes happening at this time for us personally and in our life, which shifts our relationships, shifts the things we're doing, it shifts our routine. So all this stuff is shifting and reforming very physically, and we might find this really highlighted or under the spotlight over Sunday, Monday, Tuesday as a theme, as a bigger picture thing that's taking place. So let's work with the reforming and work with the remoulding of things in our life. Let's be flexible and fluid, but let's also be aware and observant of what is changing in our life. Is it something that we are working with, or are we working against it? Are we trying to swim upstream from the flow and where our life wants to take us? Are we embracing opportunities that come up, or are we staying with the same old ways in our comfort zone that we're happy to stick with for a little bit longer? Or maybe these things are limiting us now. So there are a lot of questions and a lot of things that we're asking and figuring out about what's going on in our life. And because we've had the Stellar card come up, the Stellar cycle, this is suggesting there's a lot of stuff coming up that's shifting out of this year and shifting into next year, and what we're going to do moving forward as the things that need to change are changing, and the things that don't need to change, they will stay the same, and they're the consistencies in our life. So Earth Dragon is our theme for Sunday, Monday and Tuesday. Thanks so much for joining me today. I trust this has been of support to you. I will be back on Wednesday with some more cards, and I might, we'll see how we go. I might stop in. Oh, actually, I will be in Monday morning for the Pillar of Light healing event. So I look forward to connecting with you guys then. And I'll see you soon. See you next time. Take care. Thanks for watching. Lots of love.